Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are watching from. Welcome back to BB. What's this shit that I hear that Spurs are losing to United at home? I, shit. Probably need to see if I can find that game in the background. Because yo, like a mash up the prediction table. Big up to everyone locked in. Big up to Kwaja. Big up to Bluebird and Alvin and all you nice and decent people. Big up to LFC Monster in the building. LFC Monster, what you telling me? The treble's still on, yeah? The treble's still on for there's no more quiet, but the treble's still on, yeah? Big up to you. Big up to Sweet Cherry in the building. I get to tell Sweet Cherry good morning one more time, all the way from Ovadesa.
Good morning. Good morning.
Blessed love, blessed love. Yes, yes, yes. So Bluebird say, what did I pick for the United? And this is what I have. I had a 2-1 Tottenham because they're supposed to be the home side. I'm like, what the hell, man? Like, what are we doing? Are Tottenham really gonna? But then again, I should know better because their home form is absolutely dross. Tottenham is, and we'll discuss why we think that their home form is so bad. Their road form is actually good, but their home form is absolute shite. How? What does that tell you? You know what that tells me? It actually tells me that Tottenham Hotspur, as a collective unit, don't know how to play football. Because when they go on the road, the pressure from the home crowd is not forced upon you to actually play. You're going to have the ball at home. And they have the ball, and it seems like they don't know what the hell to do with it. However, when they're on the road, they're able to sit back and absorb pressure and catch teams on the counterattack, which is why they have the very best, not one of, but the very best away records in the Premier League. Their road record is better than ours. And we're top of the league. We have the same amount of wins, but that loss at Liverpool actually hurt us. Let me just have a quick glance at the table. Separated home and away. Yep, their away form. 4 wins, 1 draw, 0 losses. They're undefeated on the road. But at home, they are absolute dross. At home, only the 3 relegation sides are worse. Forest, West Ham, Wolves. The bottom 5 sides with home records: Chelsea, Tottenham, Forest, West Ham, Wolves. Make of that what you will, but it's not a good look. I'm gonna see if I can turn the volume down. That way you don't get any kind of staticky noise in the back. Big up to every single one of you locked in people. Make sure that you are hitting like buttons and that you are subscribing to this measly little channel that's trying to grow. I appreciate you more than you know. Big up on yourself every single time. So something's happening at home. Who's messing with their heads at home? And it must be their wives, you know. They're not getting what they need to be getting. They probably got something really nice on the road. Yeah. When they make that road trip to Belleville and get some of that warm and gushy, actually treats them well over there in I don't know, sometimes what's on the road is better than what you get at home. Big up to Anfield the Red. So Liverpool City will be one of 4 scorelines: a 2-2 draw, a 3-2 City win, a 2-1 City winner. Okay, so no chance that Liverpool actually gets a win from our Anfield the Red. Big up to Kwaja. What you saying to me? Big up to you, bro. Say 2-0 to the Sunderland. What did I pick for that one? Yeah, I think I got us winning 1-0. Big up to you for that. We'll be on Rashid's later for the countdown show or for the predictions and all that. Yep. Imagine losing to United at home. Couldn't be my club. Our beloved Claire with the split screen again. So normally it was Claire up top, split screen horizontally, yeah, with Michael Elisa down below. Now Claire has split the screen side by side with her boyfriend. Oh man, big up to Sweet Cherry. Spurs comeback is on, you know. So right now, United are sitting what, second in the Premier League table? Oh my days. Big up to my brother Waffle Don. You say that back in 01, we won every competition we were in, did a cup quad. Yeah. But that is gone because Palace said, no. Palace said, nah, we ain't having that. And in a cup, you know what? Your cup run on the slot is starting to look kind of stinky like Arteta, you know. I don't know where I froze, but I was saying Slot's domestic cup record. He does not want it to become stinky like Arteta's, where you're getting knocked out to a championship, Nottingham Forest, and to Southampton and that. Because you know, in years when context disappears, no one is going to remember that you rotated heavily against Plymouth Argyle and rotated heavily against Palace. It was going to be you got knocked out the cup to Palace, you got knocked out the cup to Argyle, you know? So he's going to have to start taking these competitions a little more seriously. There's hardly any Spurs fans in the community. None to cook apart from George and Deji. They have that Jay. He'd be on the catch up, never a foul sometimes. Jay, the very intelligent guy, very well spoken. I think he was on the catch up yesterday with Errol and the rest of them boys. But it's very difficult to cook him because he's not very chesty. He's not George like. He's very well spoken, critically thinking brother. He doesn't, yeah. So it's very hard to cook him. But that damn George, even though George spouts off a lot of craziness, George is actually, you know, level-headed at times. He'll banter, but he knows where his team is. You know, Frank, it's a Frank problem. He has like 3 home wins. Yeah, it's that damn gum chewing Danish merchant. I don't know. Is it a case where he was good at Brentford? You know, big fish, small pond. Now he goes to a bigger club where there's expectations, where there's, you know, Champions League football. You know, you're doing Wednesday, Saturday, Tuesday, Saturday, Wednesday, Sunday, and all that there. And it looks like it's giving them a problem. But Tottenham doesn't look like they know how to play football. And it looks like Ruben Scammerim is about to come to North London and scam a win. Appreciate you, Treat. 6 goals in all comps for Yuck, 2 goals in all comps for Sesko. Hey, I think my Wi-Fi tripped out there for a minute, Kwaja. Can you tell him again that the Yuck isn't really as bad as they say he is? Yeah? Gyökeres is gonna get his flowers here in a minute. Imagine comparing Sesko to Gyökeres. Sesko is a scrub. Sesko is 4 weeks without a goal. He should score today. I don't know why he didn't start today. You know what? I did some craziness. I actually have Mbeumo as my captain in my FPL because I thought he would get goals today. Yeah. I rethought it and I was like, Tottenham, their home form, they'll probably win the game, but United will score. And because I don't trust Shesko to start, and I don't trust him to score. Did he even start? Did Sesko start today? But now I'm looking and it looks like Mbuemo is playing left wing. He's over on the left side, and isn't he better on the right? Why was he on the damn left? I'll tell you, these managers just like to complicate shit, you know. Yeah, Sheldon. Hey, my guy AJ. I heard the ladies are losing right now. No, hey, Anfield the Red. I don't mind the 1-1. I don't mind the spoiler. Yeah, I'm a little behind. I don't do the you can't put the spoiler alert thing. Put it in there. If you have the score, put it in there. Who scored? I see who is that? Number 28. Is that the doggy? Did United let tell? This shit tell. You okay, they deserve to lose. Nah, no. Anfield the Red, it's all good, brother. Tell. Tell is hot garbage, you know. Oh my days. My 2-1 is on then. My 2-1 is on, Waffle Don. Oh my days. Are United back out the title race now? Because they were just in the title race 2 minutes ago. Tell. What? No way. Man, let Tell bust net, you know. What are we thinking? Do we really think United was gonna? Oh, Jesus. What kind of adjustment did Amarim make? Okay, Kolomwani hooked at the half. Xavi Simmons hooked in the 79th minute. You see that damn Xavi Simmons, yeah? He needs to take that Xavi off of his damn shirt and just call himself Simmons or Simons. That he is fooling people with that name. He ain't it, bro. He's another 00, a whole bunch of shit merchant. Like Ilanga is on what they say. Ilanga is on a whole bunch of 00. Yeah, bro is on. What's he on right now? Let me look at his player profile. Bro is 0014, bro. Bro is double the double. That's Xavi Simmons. He's shit. But I also think that Mateus Tell is garbage as well. When man was at Bayern Munich, this is how we ended up at Spurs, eh? Man was at Bayern Munich, and Vincent Company goes there and looks at him and says, "You need to find your club. You're not going to play here." I got Olise. I got Nabry. I got Sane was there at the time. Kingsley Coleman had all these men. He was like, "Hey, go find yourself a club." And man thought a whole bunch of clubs are going to come in for him, tried to rebuff Tottenham. And that's how he ended up at Tottenham. And United going to let that bummy Mattel score on him. Oh, my days, man. Big up to Darren. Manazan, respect Magena. Ozzy in the building. What you saying to me, bro? Hope you're good. Man, like Gianni in the building. Yeah, you can't forget this guy. You can't forget Esco want no parts of this. He's like, get me off the pitch. I don't want to be associated with this shit bunch. Man just sprinted, and pulled up. Oh, he looks so damn clumsy. Big up to my bro, Gianni. Early morning shift today. Hey, man. Yeah, I got to get one in before the Arsenal game because, I can't be nowhere near the YouTube space once we kick off. Big up to Gianni, man. From what I've heard of watching the game and then the mob, this Spurs versus United game has been crap. Looks like it's coming to life now, though, and it could be an exciting next final 10 minutes. I need my 2-1 to hit, though. Big up to Ozzy still. Man, you shit. Van der Ven be thinking he Vander Messi, man be trying to dribble the ball out from the back. Yeah, Savage Simmons, bro. He needs to change that. Simons, put that shit on, and then you can focus on improving. Because that name on his back have him thinking he's an actual. Yeah, he's dead, bro. Dead. Off of that, you see us Slesko. He's slow. That is a snail, like a snail in a slot at a baby, and it grew tall. That is that is Sesko. Uh, there's a bigger question to ask. Given how the tens in the league have performed so far this season, do tens work in the EPL the same way they do throughout Europe, or is it just this? So I think it's a copycat league, isn't it? I guarantee you, right? I guarantee you, if Pep Guardiola goes back to a 10 and start to make a 10 work and then win another 2, 3 league titles with a 10, you'll see everyone go to a 10. Or say Verts clicks, yeah? Say Florian Verts clicks and Liverpool go on a mad tear. Then all of a sudden you're going to see teams start to do the copycat thing and start to play with a 10. Copycat league, they do everything. Everybody's playing out from the back now, like literally. Burnley tried to play out from the back and got their ass relegated. Remember that one? Now you see everyone doing long throws. No one throws the ball in, get the ball on the floor, and start to play football now. Everyone wants to just lump the ball in the box. Everything is just copy, 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 copy. Monkey see, monkey do, like we say in the army. Everyone sees someone doing something and they just assume that's going to work and just copy it. No original thought. It's football. Even in, you see how many remakes. Oh, no, Lord. United are really shitting the bed here. Can they bottle this? They were up, what? Up 1-0 for the better part of a half. Let me see what my United mates are saying in some. I haven't even got to my talking points as of yet. Bear with me, people. Yeah, them posted well there. Spurs may nick it, they saying. Come on. All right, so what are the next games that are on the docket after this one? There is West Ham, Burnley, and Everton, Fulham. Our games at 5:30. Okay. So yeah, the next games are dead rubber. So I have some time before I get into Arsenal and Sunderland. But yeah, I'm gonna see out the rest of this one. Ooh, damn, Spurs is onto these men, you know. No way. 2-1 who? Richarlison. You having a laugh? Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna turn the volume up so I can get the commentary. Just 1 second. Listen, I'm gonna put my prediction on the screen as well. That's what I had. Ask the Waffle Don. Wasn't making it up. I think United was gonna go back to factory settings, people. Ball comes in, goes out to number 28. He curls it. Why is Richarlison taking off his shirt? Did Richarlison get a touch on that? For real, for real. It looks like he got a touch. Or is he doing a Ronaldo here? You know, the hair flick or the ball touch a whisker of his hair and he claiming it. Oh, look at these United fans in London having a meltdown. Where's Wahaha, everybody? Don't tell me Richarlison's already on the yellow and he's about to fuck this. 1 second. No way. Richie. I got to see this back. Ball comes in. Who's that? Richarlison, get the fuck out the way. Is that Udogie that controls? Richarlison is trying to duck. Brother, that boy's trying to duck and he's going to go. Yeah, bro. Fuck that shit right there. I don't understand. Man is gonna go roll around, take his shirt off, take a yellow. That's Udogie's goal, blood. I don't give a damn. That was shameless. Oh my days. They let Tell and Richarlison lock them up. Hey, Waffle Don. Saeed having a meltdown, yeah? Man are rinsing Tobes in the Big Six chat. Well, hides in his. Okay, he's not hiding. Okay, cool. Rasta Stocks is fuming. I bet. Oh my days. Airline jokes for days. Oh Lord, they bottled it. United. So that's 2 goals in what? They conceded 2 goals in 7 minutes to lose the game. Is there another twist in there? One more twist? One more shot, one more chance. United playing with 10 men, no subs. Oh, Jesus. No subs remaining. This is what you call gross mismanagement. They were cruising, were they not? Brother. Rasta Stocks, I know he is burning up, brother. Imagine I get all my predictions right this weekend. Not getting ahead of myself, but still. Yeah, Tottenham look comfortable now. Tottenham all of a sudden look like they know how to play football. The power of a goal. But am I off base, people? Did Richarlison overdo it there with the? It looked like he's trying to get the hell out of the way, and then man is celebrating more than Tell is celebrating when Tell is the one who hit the ball. That wasn't a pass. Is there one more chance? Give me the spoiler. Give me the spoiler, people. I'm here for it. Wow. United. Back to factory settings. Tottenham are second. United were just in the title race. I know they were getting ready to talk it. That damn KG. Even that damn shameless Saeed. Wow. Order? I'm watching the chat for the spoiler. No way. You fucking with me, Anfield and Red. Wow. No way. Is there one more twist? Oh, yeah, that's true. Oh, my God. Wow. He silenced the entire stadium. Get the ball and go back for one more chance. I asked if there was one more chance. That's all you need. I need to queue up that Biggie Smalls. Big. Probably. And that's what you get, Richarlison. Your poster wall. Running around like a duck chicken when that wasn't even your goal, bro. That's what you get. And I love how the camera just panned to him just now, making you look like a dickhead. That wasn't your goal, bro. You was trying to get the hell out of the way. Who took that corner? Was that Mbumu that took the corner? No, it's not. He's in the damn box. Damn, maybe would have gotten an assist because I kept it in my FPL like a dumb fuck. That Vicario just chucked it in the hit his arm, both hands. He got both hands to it. Oh, jeez. Wow. Delit. Yeah, people, I don't mind the spoilers at all. I do not mind it. I know some people that, because I'm not like I'm doing a watch along, innit? I don't mind that. People do the watch alongs for the reactions and there's another chance. Oh, okay. Oh, full time. Yeah, Richarlison deserves this. He deserves this, man. I don't know. That guy, that pussy all gonna run around. He's trying to get out the way. He's trying to duck, and the ball hits him. That's yeah. You must have to speak Portuguese to be a selfish, stupid fuck on the pitch. Because CR7 does shit like that. The ball touches the hair follicle and he tries to claim it. Wow. 2-2. How does that line up in the table? Keeps Spurs third, keeps United seventh. Wow. Ruben couldn't scam a win. So what's that brother on now? That won't cut my hair, brother. These could have been the games, Forest and Tottenham. These should have been the games that United win 5 in a row, and Homie could have cut his hair. Now he has to start all over. Liverpool are, you're fourth until kickoff. But wow, that's a mad one. Let me check my FPL real quick. And Bumo, man. So now I'm hoping for a Haaland stinker. Well, he gave me 14 points. Oh, fucking hell. Thought he would get both goals. Man, spoiled my 2-1, You predicted a 2-2, Kwaja. Did you really? Wow. Yeah, well done, mate. Spursy. Very Spursy. Well, they didn't lose at home, so their home record took a nick, but not a big, not a massive blow, so to speak. All right. Now, where do we go from? I don't even know what to make of that. Lord. I don't know, maybe it just lessens the blow or lessens the crash out for Saeed just a bit. But yeah, from what I hear, they were up and cruising comfortably. Only to lose. Mad. Crash out from Spurs. Yeah, they're gonna be fighting. I can see some fighting. Who was more shit? Right? It's not gonna be who was good. It's gonna be who was shit, who was less shit. We were less shit, you were less shit. Jesus. 55% possession from Tottenham. 45 XG. I don't really get into XG too much. Tottenham 10 shots. Doesn't sound like a great game of football. Sound like a dead game up until the 80th minute or something like that. But to let United equalize when they're playing with 10 men. How did they even get a corner playing with 10 men? That's Spursy. Yeah, but yeah, warning to the Arsenal. They will not play like that against us. It's a derby. Probably the most vicious derby in the Premier League after the international break. They will be up for it. We have to give them a problem to solve. Well done to you, Kwaja. A crash out from Spurs fans is even better. Spurs still third. Yeah. I think Bournemouth and Chelsea will go ahead of them this weekend. Fun fact: at the start of the season, I cut my hair. 5 games in without cutting my hair until we won 5 games in a row. Oh wow! And I did it until Verse got a GA. He did versus Frankfurt. But did Donnie from the United fan? Did he say 5 Premier League games in a row or 5 games in a row in general? Because I don't know. But if it's 5 Premier League games in a row, he is fucked. It's not happening. He could die and get suffocated from his own hair. Well, yeah, I was almost there. Down to 10 men, they had no business getting a corner and scoring. So we got let down by United again. Meanwhile, United Strand, that's his name. Okay. United Strand. Big up to Doc. Dr. Seymour is in the building. Now, people, shift focus to the other fixtures that are coming up today. That was the appetizer, yeah? The main course is at 5:30. Arsenal travel up to the Stadium of Light. There are West Ham and Burnley game. Fulham. What time is it? Fulham and Everton. Could be some decent games, to be fair. But all eyes on 5:30. All right. Now, Arsenal have to win this game because we play first, right? We have to put 3 points on the board. So the Liverpool faithful tomorrow, when they wake up, or they after at 90 minutes, they see, hey, we're 10 points behind. We can't afford to go. We can't afford to lose this game. We have to go to the game, to the Etihad, and take the game to City. City need to look at the table and see that they are what, we'll be on 28, they'll be on 19, so 9 points clear. And then they have to muster up some gall to take the game to Liverpool as well. Listen, just because Liverpool have been not so good, teams actually still do respect them as the Premier League champions when they turn up in the big games. You see Arteta go to Anfield and was like, "Oh shit, Premier League champions, let me stink out the place." It's the teams that don't care about any of that actually get something from them. Hey, there are 11 men over there. We got 11. We can beat them. As long as they got 11, we got 11. I like our chances. That's how I always used to look at football. And it actually worked out pretty good because, if you step onto the pitch with fear, you might get punched up. Remember Richarlison doing the same thing at Anfield. He thought he scored the equalizer, the pigeon impression only for Jota, RIP, to score a winner. He doesn't learn, brother. But with that one, he actually scored the goal. That shit that he was ducking, he was trying to get out of the way. But damn, like, how selfish are you, bro? Like, your teammate just bend one in the top corner, you're trying to get out of the way, you're gonna run and take your shirt off. Like, does he have like a goal, a performance clause in his contract where he gets paid per goal or something? So he's trying to claim it for an extra 50 grand or something. It is lame, real lame. All eyes on me. You know what? I need to cue that up. All eyes on me. Hey, big up to the doc. The doc know all the classics, I didn't realize watching paint dry was exciting. Paint drying was watching United just now. Yes, they're showing the highlights there. Sesko just pulled up out of nowhere. Yeah. Big up to Caps. What you saying, bro? What you telling me? It was I caught the tail end of it. The tail end of it looks like an exciting 12 minutes. But from what I'm hearing, the first of it was dead. I got 4 points, 4 FPL players today. Walker, Timber, James, and Caicedo. Reece James, yeah? The other 7 tomorrow. Pope, Semenyo, Greva, Gibbs White, Holland, Mateta, and Walter Made. Bears? Sounds like you got a pretty good side there, man. I understand that Richarlison steps lightly. I don't know what. Big up to Latvia and Guna. But I don't know. That was excessive. And only, like LFC Monster said, only to have egg on your face 2 minutes later. Conceding at home to 10 men. To a 10-man Man United side. Comical stuff from Spurs. Now, but here's what we're going to do, right? Here's what we're going to do as the community. We're going to leave Spurs and United to have the fuck up of the weekend. Yeah? We got to handle our business. We have to turn on the pressure. We have to go to the Stadium of Light and do the business, because the reality of the situation is, I know the clean sheets are great. I know we sound like we're doing fantastic things, and we are. We're shutting teams out. We're not conceding shots. We're doing well. However, it's a 6-point lead. That is the reality of the situation. The facts of the matter is we're only 6 points clear of City. You know what 6 points to Man City is? You know what they call that in their meetings and in their tradings and their film session? They call that striking distance. City are in striking distance of us. Yeah? So we have to must. A 6-point lead in match week 10, match week 11 is kind of like a 15-point lead in the first quarter of an NBA game. It's anything but safe. Matter of fact, a 6-point lead in match week 11 is like a 20-point lead in the first quarter, but you're playing against the Golden State Warriors. Yeah, Steph Curry hasn't even started to warm up yet. He ain't even started to cook. Yeah. And like you go to an NBA game, right? Halftime, you go get something to eat. The lines are long unless you have like one of those suites. You stand in line for a little bit. So the game actually tips off before you get back to your seat. The game was, there were 20-point deficit at halftime. The game tips off, you're still in line waiting on your beer, waiting on your popcorn, blah, blah, blah. By the time you get back to your seat, you look up at the scoreboard, that 20-point lead is 2. Because Kevin Durant then got hot. This is something I personally witnessed when I lived in OKC, when Kevin Durant and Russell Westbrook and James Harden and Serge Ibaka was all there. Gone. Lead just blitzed. So it's not safe. The only classic, we only run classics up here. Got to get that KRS. Hey, swear that 99 comment track was one of the hardest beats I've ever heard. Yeah, the bass line in that thing was phenomenal. We've got so many injuries, Cap said. I can't lie. I'm not hopeful today, only due to injuries. I think we good. I think we should be fine with the injuries. Big up to Wahaha in the building, people. I've told that yesterday was Wahaha's birthday. So big him up every single time. We didn't get to big you up on your birthday yesterday, my bro. So here you go.
Yeah, happy birthday, yeah, my friend. Yeah. One more year pandem.
Big up to Wahaha every single time. I'm sorry, but United ruined your well, I don't know how you feel because it's a last-minute equalizer. I know Spurs feel like they definitely lost that game because it's on the back end of the game, but still, I'm sure you can't be happy with that result. Big up to Views and all the Raiders. Big up to you, bro. But big up to Wahaha. One more time on your Earth Strong.
Give thanks for life. Next year we're doing it again. Yeah.
But yeah, big up to you, bro. Hope you are good. Can we talk about Jamal's dad? Really? Bro is dating a 23-year-old girl like he likes younger, and Jamal, I mean, a 23-year-old woman is an adult. So it's 2 consenting adults. Cher is like 66 years old and her boyfriend is 20-something, 30-something. People, no one says shit. You see the double standards, Or Madonna has like a boyfriend that's like 40 years younger, So whatever they like. But whatever that 23-year-old is that's dating Lamine Yamal's dad, she is trying to get to Lamine Yamal. She's just trying to get to him through the dad. Because best believe, if she can use that to get to him, she gonna do it. Yeah, man. It's not safe. Did you witness Game 6, Clay? No. I was in OKC from 2010 to 2013. That Game 6 Clay happened in 20. When did that happen? I think that happened in 2016, I think. Somewhere around there. And that's what's up with that Dylan Brooks dude, man. They even playing and he's still getting technical. He pokes bears. That's what he said. He said he pokes bears. He is like Dylan Brooks is like the new version of he's the light-skinned version of Patrick Beverly. Remember Pat Bev? He's just an agitator that just antagonizes, doesn't really contribute much. But the crazy thing about it is like Pat Bev could actually play, but he wasn't great. But what he lacked in skill, he made up for with passion and agitation. Big up to everyone. Big up to Guna SC. Guna SC, you missed my sarcasm yesterday in the member stream, my bro. But I hope you're good, man. Mine is I respect to you every single time. Cheers. It was on Thursday. Okay. All right, man. Big up to you, man. Happy 73rd birthday to Wahaha. I know you're an old fart, just like myself. Yeah, man. Big up to Rance. Like that. Hey, man, big up to yeah, 2016. Yeah, around then. But yeah, it's not safe. A 6-point lead is not safe. Yeah. So that damn boy 10 comes around and he's hitting us with the quad talk. I can't do the listen. The quad talk this early in the season is an ambush, right? All the fans with the damn quad talk right now is literally trying to lead us into an ambush, and it's not good. Like an ambush. Listen, an ambush, yeah. The way we set them up, the way Uncle Sam's army set up ambushes, if you get caught in one of them, survivability rate 0. You can't get out of it. You're done. Right? The choke points that we pick. So when you hear the quad talk, just please just back away from it. No one leaves it. No one ever. There's a reason why that shit is so damn difficult to do. And I only believe you're allowed to use the Q word after you have picked up the EFL Cup. Better as the agitator, yeah, this guy. But Vernon could play. You know, he never needed to agitate to make up for his shortcomings. Vernon was a baller. You know, Houston Rockets version of Vernon, baller, bro. We need more Lance Stevensons back in the NBA prime shit housery. That's some more Ewing. Yeah, you will never see the morning Ewing rivalries. You'll never ever see that. That will never happen. But yeah, the Lance Stevenson was like blowing in LeBron's ear and shit. Horse culture will be all over him. Big up to James Bond, manners and respect. I said he loved Lance. Lance, you talking about Indiana Lance, or where did Lance go? I think Lance went to Charlotte. Lance turned into a journeyman after he left the Pacers. Still, like Custer and little big horn tap ambush. Yeah, it's you being set up. The survivability rate, like the way we set them up, is what I'm saying. I don't know how the other forces operate, but when we set them up, you cannot get out of it. Once you get caught in the kill zone, what we call it, because we're usually on higher ground, and you're getting flanked from 2 different directions, right? And this is the high, low, and from one direction, so there's no fratricide, but you can't get out of it. So once you step into that waters, and you're talking about the quad, there's only one thing that's going to happen. One thing, and even if we win the EFL Cup, that's the only. You shouldn't even be allowed to talk about the keyword until you actually win that. But the injuries in your squad that Caps was alluding to earlier, we're expecting man to come back from injuries, and man just keep dropping like flies. There is not one fit striker on the books right now at Arsenal. Every single striker is injured in the depth chart. First, second, and third choice injured. So we're back to our pace plan. The primary is injured. The alternate is injured. The contingency is injured. We're down to the emergency striker. And Mikel Merino. Man, big up to Hendo. Hope you are good, man. Yeah, literally walking into it. And it seems like these are the men them that the big channels invite onto their platforms to put their energy out, that all Arsenal fans have to answer for at the end of the season. Right? These are the men them that get invited onto the terrace, to the NAFs. They don't have to invite them on AFTV. They live there. But these are the men them who make these wild and crazy statements that turn into clips that end up in your DMs at the end of the season when it goes pear-shaped. Big up to Godfrey. Love Godfrey. Hope you are good. How's that Luka trade working out for Dallas? Hey, listen, I don't like the Lakers. I hate the Lakers. I hate all their players. I hate their coach. Can't stand them. But damn, it's looking long. You might as well shoehorn LA and Oklahoma City in the Western Conference Finals right now. Denver might have something to say about it. The Clippers maybe, but damn, listen. The Lakers Luka's doing some MVP type shit. But yeah, I don't like what I'm seeing from the Lakers because they're really good. I'm trying to find the recent full interview with Jordan. Which one? The Forever a Foul Jordan, the loose cannon now, what they call it on Turkish's channel. That Jordan. If I put some decent money on the Spurs United game, I would have made bread. 2-2 was spot on. Rah. My 2-1 was on for until the final kick, my bro. Damn near the final kick. The licks just spoiled my joy. But, it's cool because then I don't have to live with a Spurs win. And Wahaha don't have to live with a United loss. So we're all happy, yeah? We're in the final in my in my 26 career mode game. But the reality is all 8 teams in the EFL remaining are 3 wins away from lifting the trophy, right? You win this one, you're in the semis. You only need to win one of those to go to the final, and you win the final. So essentially, you're 3 wins away from the first trophy of the season. So you look across the teams that remain in the EFL, who can't we beat in there? But let's do it first before we talk about quad. Some dappings going around. Love to see it. Love to see it. Cap say maybe Arteta asking the forwards to press too much. I completely agree with you. I can take off the maybe. Big up the Jam Boy. There's We the Fans 3 streams ago. That was the title of my video. We the Fans are concerned that players with phenomenal injury records all of a sudden come to Arsenal and all of a sudden are picking up injuries out the ass. Long-term injuries at that. I'm not here for that. But big up the Jam Boy. Hope you're good, bro. Hope you've made it to your 50 subs already. I'm one of them, however many you got. What strikers are you talking about, BBK? Arsenal. Yeah, finishers. But if it's finishers, then we're calm. Because in front of goal, Mikel Merino is more clinical than all 3 of them. He's more clinical than Jesus, definitely. Very calm in front of goal. He doesn't snatch at chances like Gyökeres does. And Kai Havertz's movement in the box might be better than Merino's because he's played there longer and has more, experience playing the position. But ball to feet in the 18, he's better than all of them. Doncic is balling out, or should I say hooping? Is either one, man. Yeah, right. I can't stand him. That JJ Redick is just, rookie coach, but he's out here being condescending to other coaches and like he's, him and LeBron, man, I just can't. Big facts. The Lord media outlets like YouTube channels intentionally invite those folks on to rage bait, clickbait. Yeah. Also feel the Arsenal fan base or echo chamber delusional narrative. And it's hard to push back against it, Doc. It's very hard. Because it's even yesterday, Positive Dan took a clip from the Bruce Banana, uploaded it on his channel, said we're not fit to wear the shirt because we criticized Mikel Arteta. So he tuned into the Bruce Banana. Jez was speaking. Jez said X, Y, Z. And the minute Jez said something about Arteta, boom, he was triggered and went awry and went crazy in the chat. What has Arteta done to earn the trust and the backing of these men? Like, I don't believe it. It has to be a show. They're pretending, right? They're putting on a show because they're trying to get a spot at AFTV because there are vacancies there now. Because no one is that ridiculous. Because if you say Arsenal Football Club, if Jez had said Arsenal Football Club haven't won a trophy in 6 years and we need to fix up, I guarantee you he wouldn't have been triggered. But you crossed out Arsenal and you insert Arteta's name and you say Arteta needs to fix up tactically XYZ. He's triggered to the point where he has to go make a reaction video. I don't understand these, man. Balling out is appropriate. It works. It works. Hooping sounds like something Woody Harrelson would have said in The White Man Can't Jump. Yeah, can you hoop? Yeah, they don't even say alley hoop anymore. They just it's a lob. Hey, throw me a lob. And Dorgu got 5 points and I left him on the bench. Rah. But if someone doesn't play, he gets subbed in. Do you have him as first sub or third sub? A lot of people don't even know that. You know, the new people to the FPL, it matters where you place your subs. But you'll only forget once. Just say positive Dan hasn't replied to the comment yet. Oh, you replied to his someone sent it to me. I haven't gone, and I'm not gonna because that's what he's trying to do, right? He's trying to get a reaction. No, bro. You see Robbie at every game, you do your plug. Because if you watch this AFTV interview, because the one that I did watch, he stops in the middle of the interview to plug his channel. Yeah, you remember this one?
When was Arsenal founded, Rob? Because I know you know
1886.
How many years is that? 200 years. Under what manager have we scored the most goals? Under
Mikel Arteta. You know, moments. So in the middle of that video, in the middle of his fan cams, he always stops to plug his channel. Like he's trying to build his channel. I get it. But you know, you can do that without slandering people who are criticizing the manager. It's not forbidden. The man is acting like it's forbidden to criticize the manager to the point where he makes an entire video of us on a panel talking about a whole bunch of things. That was a 2-hour stream, and he takes out the 3-minute clip of us talking about Arteta. Yeah, so that's what they're on. And I wasn't annoyed, but when I play the video, when I got the link and I play the video actually starts with me speaking. You know, but I was talking about Declan Rice being managed and being rested. Which, brother, Declan Rice pulled up with a muscular injury in the Palace game. Like, acting like I was talking out of term, right? He pulled up with a muscular injury. I'm starting to worry if he's going to pull up. Then he plays a full 90 the next game. Then he plays a full 90 the next game. And then he starts and plays 80 minutes versus Slavia Prague because Zubi was suspended. Like, these minutes are going to rack up, and he is going to play 90 minutes probably against Albania and Serbia over the international break. No, it's long. Big up to Miss Melina. Hope you are good. Love for the love. Like Turkish said, just another try harder juicer. He was really rude in the Bruce Banana, so he got bad. No one is allowed to be rude, brother. The Jez, but the thing is, Jez said he is tactically inept. That's what Jez said. Jez never called him out of term. Jez never said anything disrespectful. Jez was doing Jez. And man just got triggered. How? Like, if someone starts to talk about Thierry Henry in a way that was fair, I don't get triggered, right? That one-on-one versus Barcelona in the Champions League final, he should be criticized for that. A player of his caliber, he scored that goal we have as a Champions League. But you have Arsenal fans that will deny that and be like, just because we love Thierry and Thierry is our GOAT, that he's beyond criticism. But they don't keep that same energy for Tony. Because when Tony criticized his captain speaking all this, they went after Tony. The word positive is the negative in the Arsenal fan base. So when you purposely name yourself Positive Dan, right? The implication is you're going to turn everything into a positive. You're not going to look at things objectively. So how can I trust your opinion when some things aren't meant to be positive, right? Pick up your remote and put the two positives together. The shit does not work. This idea that you have to be positive. No, sometimes you have to tell shit like it is. And accountability in this modern day has become toxic and negative. The guy on the right looks like a young Philly. 200, man, math is off. But, you know, rather give or take. Give or take 60. Yeah, no, man here at 18, and because we were in 20-something, man just says 200 years. I don't know what manager have we scored the most goals? Mikel Arteta. And what manager have we gotten the most this? Mikel. I'm like, bro, okay. And so what? More moments, more shit that make you feel good. And then we'll see everyone else walk away with trophies. We can't be the guy in the club buying all the drinks and going home alone, bro. We got to leave with something. Someone like Jezza, who's been supporting this club before English Reformation, like Jezza, loyal, diehard supporter, true and through. And he's not fit to wear the shirt. What an absolute crock of shit. And he's only not fit to wear the shirt because he criticized the manager. What the hell is that about? Big up to Tyson. Hope you are good. Arteta out. Way out. Imagine if we do history in second from first. I just sold Reinders for Caicedo. The thing is, Caicedo will score a banger and then go 6-8 weeks without anything. I don't trust DMs. I usually go with fullbacks, attacking midfielders in a lower team for cheaper, but they actually get forward a lot, and strikers. I don't really, you picked them against Liverpool because a good game for a DM shouldn't require them to score. You keep a clean sheet. A DM keeps the clean sheet and wins the game. It's 3 points. You get 1 for the clean sheet and 2 for 90 minutes. And you can have a blinder. Miss Melina giving out love. We get the job done here. 3 points and get out of here. Ian Madueke available on the bench today. That means Saka can get a rest. I'm here for that. But he's being rushed back. They did say mid-November, though. They did say mid-November. And during this press conference, Mikel did do the poker thing when they asked him, is this guy and that guy available for selection? And he was kind of like, he kind of sidestepped the question, political answer. I can't answer this, blah, blah, blah. So, yeah, it might be something there. Our bench was weak last week versus Slavia. We need our attackers back. Yeah, hopefully these men don't go on international duty and come back injured. You heard the lady. Hit the likes. Positive Dan. Oh, he broke a leg. At least it weren't both. Yeah. I think the first thing that I took at him, like, he's the kind of guy that would get HIV and be like, oh shit, at least it's not cancer. I can take the pills now, bro. Some shit is just meant to be. Hey, we're gonna tell it like it is, my brother. North and South Pole magnets are opposite, but they are trying to make a positive outcome. But by default, I'm going to be positive no matter. So the house is on fire. Come on, bro. You're gonna spin that into a positive. Imagine a positive Dan for Wolverhampton Wanderers. They're bottom of the league. You're gonna wait until relegation is set for you to say, "Hey, we're in trouble here." Come on, man. Don't play those games. You can call something out. You can project. You can forecast. You can see a car crash coming before you you don't have to drive into the damn storm. I trust Caicedo in FPL because he's too pivotal in their midfield. A lot goes through him. Still miffed if you didn't sign him. Him and Rice at the base of our midfield would have been lights out. Well, we have Rice, so we can still, imagine we scout, we pull up Brighton, right? And we do some scouting and find us a Baleba, our own version of Baleba, and get rid of Norgard. Because it can happen. Because we, as a football club, and they talk about the self-sustaining model and all this stuff. At some point, you just won't be able to, oh, this is what we need to go buy it. At some point, you have to develop the players that you have. Right? Because if right now, Skelly, say if we didn't have Calafiori, Skelly would have saved the club £50 million. Yeah? Or Ethan develops, then it saves the club £80 million. They don't have to buy a winger, another 10, or Max develops. So there's a Caicedo out there. Where did they get him from? Brighton. But Labor's at Brighton that's being quoted at 100 million now. So let's do a Brighton and go find one. And you know, the amount of love that Berta is getting right now, we trust that he can do it. I know you might have seen the reports this morning, this week, that came out that said the business was considered done at Arsenal prior to Eze, prior to Piero. So all the people who are out here actively trying to talk about Arteta wanted Eze, no, he didn't. The business was done. He didn't want him. He was comfortable going into the transfer window with Odegaard, into the season where Odegaard has his man. But at the time when we said Eze is a Berta signing, we were called the N-word, negative. Remember that. You're being negative. You're just trying to pick anything to dig at Arteta. Now the delusionists at AFTV are filing. They had to post the damn article, but they didn't. The spin they put on it was to big up Berta. It wasn't. Hey, Arteta really didn't want this guy, and the way he's playing him, leaving him at the bench at Anfield, leaving him on the bench at home against City, tells he didn't really want this guy. So another point that you can draw from that is that Berta is here and he's looking at beyond Arteta. Yeah, no, I'm gonna go to the boss and I'm gonna tell him we need this guy for the long term. Because if you don't make this work this year, the next manager that comes in, plays with a number 10. And you would think that Berta might even have someone in mind already, and knows the kind of the personnel that he likes to work with. So he go gets a Nkapie and he go gets a Eze. The house is on fire. Well, we look to move out the neighborhood anyways. Too positive. It's and you tell me what's more toxic. Yeah, the one down the block looks more cozy. House is on fire. It's warm. My heating bill will be lower. Positive is a negative. Whereas I'm home, brother. You men are on smoke today. This is yeah, it's too much. You're like, bro, just hone it in a little bit. Not everything is, sunshine and rainbows. If I'm somewhere behind enemy line somewhere and I'm on the radio with Hire and I call for air support and they say, no, the airspace is too hot, we're not sending it. Do I go put on my positive hat, my positive Dan hat, and go lie to my troops and tell them your air support's on the way? Let's bunker down. No, I go tell them the goddamn truth and be like, nope, they value the helicopter more than they value our lives. It costs too much. Right? They're not about to risk a $200 million aircraft to come save us. So what we got to do? We got to get out of this shit ourselves. The airspace is too hot. It's called for cost and benefit analysis. Yeah. These things are difficult to hear at the time, but it's the truth. You don't put a positive spin on shit that's important. If it's that important, no spin is needed. Just tell it like it is. This ain't Berta's first rodeo. Yeah, the knives are being sharpened. Yep, stab them. Positive dad. I know one of the brilliant analogies that I heard over the years where people were talking about progress. Yeah. And it was like, imagine someone stabs you in the back with a 12-inch blade, yeah, then pulls it out 3 inches and calls it progress. Then pulls it out another 3 inches. That motherfucker, the progress doesn't start until the knife is already out and my wound starts to heal. But some of these men are so far gone, they won't even admit that the knife is even there. But back to the point of City being in striking distance, it is not safe. Do not let these people lie to you and tell you that they believe that we are safe with a 6-point lead against this Man City team, right? Because after 10 games in the 2023-2024 season, this is what the Premier League table looked like. The season our best season, that season that Positive Dan was just raving about. Mikel Arteta. This was after 10 games. Spurs was ahead of us with 26 points. And we had 24 points. Yeah. How did that work out? So how are we out here declaring victory after this many games? You can't. Not with the big blue shark following us. Not while they're winning games without Rodri. And I don't want them to win today. I'm sorry. If I had to pick someone to win today, I'm picking Liverpool. I do not want City to win today. City need to drop points. I do not want City staying and hanging around way too close to us for my comfort. So I'm today, if I had a draw, perfect result for us. Big up to me though. Hope you're good. But I've never seen Liverpool chase anyone down. We've been the victims of the City onslaught and being chased down. So I don't wanna hear it. For Bertha, it's just another day in the office. For Arteta, he is a newbie in this. Yeah, but he doesn't think that. You know, he thinks he is top dog. Bertha will get us a left winger in January. I'm here for it. I'm here for it. Like, yeah, Don Bertha. And if he's getting us a left winger in January, he already know who it is. Bertha is not the guy who's going to wait till January to do January things. You know, so he knows who that guy is. And that's the first step. And if you know who you want, then you start to put the pieces in place to make that happen. Question. So when does positive become negative? Meaning too much positivity obviously isn't good. It becomes bad when you become an enabler. Right? You don't want to anger your kids or the kids. Hey, you eat your vegetables. The kids don't want to eat the vegetables, so you start feeding them ice cream for breakfast to make them feel good. Because that's what positivity does, isn't it? It's dopamine. It makes you feel good. But when it comes to the point where you become an enabler to fuckery, that's when it becomes a negative. It's kind of like if you see like online dating and all this stuff, when someone posts a picture and it's an exotic picture and it gets 20,000 likes and it creates this false sense of illusion, right? Where people think all attention is good attention. But those people who are hitting likes, they don't really like you. They just want to, you know what I'm saying? The person who actually likes you can't compete with the internet giving you 20,000 likes for a booty pic. You know what I'm saying? But when being positive, when you become a damn enabler of second place finishes, I think that's when it becomes negative. Because what happens is we just try to put a spin on a negative season and try to make it positive. And then before you know it, in 3-5 years, Man City and Chelsea pass us up with trophies. And all of a sudden, the cliche line that Arsenal fan run, hey, we're the third biggest club in England. Well, on what rubric are you used to measure this? Oh, trophies. No, that's not true now. Chelsea have more trophies than us. City have more trophies than us. And all of a sudden, you know, you find yourself becoming less and lesser. Like Cassius barely nicking Caesar. Well, at least I didn't plunge my knife all the way in like Brutus had. Hey, the doc, you know. Big up to me, though, in the building. Thought you weren't scared of City, though. You were dismissing them not too long ago. And so I publicly said to the Waffle Down the other day, I was wrong about City. Because I am not about to do the wrong and strong thing. I was wrong about City because I don't think they could do it. Now they're doing it without Rodri. That's the thing. Right? So when you being presented with new information and new evidence and you refuse to change your mind, that's the definition of delusion. You know, the other day we were on here, we were talking about Jess, or she knows Arsenal, changes her opinion based on what platform she's on. It's not based on new information. So on her own platform, she's Arteta in. She goes on other platforms, she's Arteta out. What changed? The damn platform that you're on. Data fuckery. Yeah? But if I hear Pep say Rodri can no longer play 3 games a week, Champions League, Premier League, because the injuries and the amount of games and blah, 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 and I see Manchester City's record without Rodri, I'm inclined to believe they will have a dip. But when they start to win games without him, and he's getting back fit, then it becomes problematic. But 6 points for them, striking distance. If we were 12 points clear, another reason why I'm upset at the 1-1 draw, because even though it was a last-minute equalizer, everyone pretending like it wasn't points dropped, and that annoyed me. Because we had to have won that game. 3 points in that game was critical. Now we put ourselves we got to go to the Etihad and win in the business end of the season. It's long. We win our home game. We don't have that problem. We win our home game. We give ourselves the opportunity to draw that one. So, yeah, if City win today, especially if we don't, then you will see the tune change. You won't see it tune change from the ultra positive, because that's what they're gonna try to do, the smoke and mirrors thing. But then they'll tell you, oh, it's a lot of games to go. But we're trying to tell you that. We're trying to tell you that you can't declare victory when there's 84 points to play for. Only United can be winning comfortably for 80 minutes, then scumbag a draw. Hey, I think Tottenham fans will be felt more demoralized with the draw, because they conceded with 10 men. You had 10 men on the pitch with no subs. Big up to Latvia and Gunas at BBK, but they were telling us we're winning the Q word. Bigger chance of us winning the Q word than finishing second, rather than the actual Q word. We're going to play the probability versus the possibility chances. Big up to Caps. So do you think it would be worse if Liverpool got momentum, BBK, as they have a better squad than City? No. Because I've seen City do it. I've actually seen City pick up a full head of steam and steamroll everybody. I've never seen Liverpool do it. And are we sure that they have a better squad than City? Because right now, City is running. Nico Gonzalez is actually looking like a baby Rodri. Look like he is the heir to Rodri to replace him. He's looking good. You look at City's lineup against Dortmund. You remember last year when Haaland got hurt and it was Marmoush that came on and was scoring a bunch of goals. You remember them ones? Marmoush didn't even play against Dortmund. They beat him 4-1. They put 4 goals on the board. You know, Aid Nori, their big left back signing, you know, he's been displaced by Nico O'Reilly. So they have depth there. Rodri to come back. On the wings, they got Savinha and Doku. Foden is finding form. Reinders and Rodri and Gonzalez in the midfield. I'm not sure they got a better squad than City, to be honest, Caps. Because if Mo Salah gets an injury, who's their backup right winger? Or if Virgil picks up an injury, who is their backup center back? You know? Right now, Ruben Diaz is coming off the bench for John Stones as a defender. They still got Ake, Escobar, Rico Lewis. Yeah, I'm not sure I agree that Liverpool have a better squad than City, to be fair. I think Liverpool are top heavy. Not counting my chickens till April, May. 100%. I'm done with Teddy. Remember 2 months now how we were comfortable just 2 better finishes and we beat 2-1 with the 50th against like Forest. Delusion, in my opinion, is believing something that is possible, that physical evidence proves shit. That's stupidity. You're wishing for a miracle. Well said. Not doing that on purpose. I have a greater chance of discovering the equation of the intergalactic space travel than the Spanish donut hole will ever get over the line, let alone a quad. Damn, that's some strong words, you know. Yeah, top end, definitely. Top end of the pitch. But no, the thing is, yeah, historically speaking, Liverpool in a close title race fall apart. You know, when it was City chased them down and put 98 points on the board and took the title from them. City chased them down and put 93 points on the board and took the title from them. Even the 2023-2024 season, that year that we were closest to it, people forget that Liverpool led the league for more time that year than we did. They spend more time at the top of the table in 23-24 than us. So when it's close, they usually don't win. But when they start strong, they usually finish strong. Now, I know people will say, well, they did start strong this year, 5 for 5, but they really didn't. Those wins weren't sustainable, and it proved itself. The worldie against us, the penalty against Burnley, the last-minute header against Atletico, the Ekitike last-minute win when he took his shirt off versus Sunderland, Southampton in the EFL Cup. Like the wins were cagey. You know, even Bournemouth came down to the last minute. So it wasn't a strong start. That 5 for 5, you know, could have misled. Big up to Claire again, Miss Elise with the new pick, side by side with her lovey-dovey hubby. Big you up every single time. Xhaka. Xhaka, this game, Xhaka will be invisible. And Arteta got the best year out of Xhaka, don't he? So Arteta surely will know how to play against Granit. He made him. So, and that's the thing. These two are so familiar, yeah. This damn Granit and Arteta. Because here's the thing: Granit Xhaka was here for 6 years, gave us 1 good season, an average season, and 4 shit ones. Say that one more time, people. Granit Xhaka was here from 2016-17 season, I think, till 22-23, right? He gave us 1 good season, 2 shit ones. No, 1 good season, 1 average one, and 4 shit ones. Now you look at Arteta. He's been here 6 seasons. He's given us 1 good season, and the good season is the year we won the FA Cup. 4 shit ones. Didn't win anything, right? 5th place finish, 8th place finish with no trophy. Second. So 4 shit ones. And this is meant to be another good one. So they're very similar. You know, they're like 2 peas in a pod. Brother, I was telling last week, this week after the Champions League games, I was saying, like, these damn Bundesliga teams, they're defending in that league. So maybe we need to relook at that that 4-1 that Dortmund took against the hand of City, because the defending in that league is criminal. They do not defend. 5-0. Did someone get a red card or something? Are they playing against 9 men? How would you describe a Arsenal positive supporter? Someone that don't call themselves positive, Dan. Someone who will tell you objective truth. Someone who will tell you we have some very good players, but they aren't the best in the world. Right? You ever tried to have a discussion with a Arsenal fan, just a random one? They think every player we have is better than every player at every single club. Now, I get that tribalism is a thing, but people who lack objectivity can't be truthful. Wait till Isak wakes up. I hope he sleeps this entire season. Yeah, just everything. All Arteta's given this club a therapy dog and a whole lot of despair and a bunch of make-believe. 5 shit ones. Yeah. 1 good one, 5 shit ones. I concede. £1 billion hold to dig out of. Big up, Mateo. Man, fuck Liverpool. I hope they can see the whole bunch today. I'm going for a 2-2 with Liverpool versus City. I think that works well for us. I don't want to see a City win. Give Isak a season long supply of melatonin. Yeah, I'm wishing him a shit season. You know, maybe if he clicks next year. He clicks next year. We will worry about next year when we get there. Uh, how do you describe a negative Arsenal supporter? Here he is. Here I is. A negative supporter, a person who invalidates their criticism when they refuse to give praise when something is actually going right. So, for example, when someone tells me that Arteta is learning from his mistakes and he's starting as now, I'll be like, no, hold the fuck up. Let's not pretend like that's a difficult decision to make. That's a pretty easy decision to make. That's not him learning for shit. You know, no, he's not. But when we do when the squad is built and we say, hey, you need to rotate the squad, and you actually rotate the squad, and then someone will go nitpick at the rotation, then that could be called negative, because then he is rotating. He's just not rotating the way you think he should rotate. Okay, that's fair, whatever. But you know, the extreme from one side to the next. Now, I do understand why the people on the left, or I don't know, on the left, on the negative side, the people on the negative side, like let's say a person like Lee Gunner, sometimes they say he's hyperbolic and he goes over the top. But sometimes I feel like he feels like he needs to do that because the people on the other extreme do the same damn thing, and it's a hell of a lot more of them than they are of people saying this is not good enough. Because when someone comes out and say, if we finish second again and still don't win anything, I don't want Arteta sacked. You're like, what? Like, there is no other manager can be given a chance with this squad. Because I do believe that we have to sack him while this squad is still good if he doesn't win. Because managers all over Europe will be tripping over themselves to get to this job. This is one of the most attractive jobs in all of football right now. I only tolerate Liverpool because Daniel Sturridge, what a baller, injury-prone baller. I tell you, so what did we do to you? Love about Liverpool, man. So the thing is, 23, 24, Liverpool were good, Arsenal are good, and then it's become a whole Liverpool versus Arsenal thing, you know? But historically, you've been good, we've been shit, you were good. And now we're both good, but you're winning and we're not. So that's breeding a lot of jealousy. So you will hear that come out the Arsenal fan base. We are jealous that we did second, and then you came and just took the Premier League that we were supposed to win when City fell off. That bothers me. That burns me deeply. I'm not gonna pretend like I don't hate that shit. I hate that, right? Because that was the narrative. The narrative was wait till City fall off. Wait till City fell off, and we didn't. You know, we did second. Liverpool did fifth, third, first. I would say Arteta is an ass, but nah, Arteta is an ass. Man, he is a very stubborn individual, man. Lego head. But I'm hoping that Lego head actually pulls his head out of his ass today and actually wins. Yeah, wait till City fall off. It is the loser mentality. It is. Wait till City fall off. That's what we were told. Just be there, just probe, just hang around. I'm like, what? You know? It's like the New York Knicks did that. You know, wait till Mike fell off. Or when Mike retired, but then the Houston Rockets won. And the years that there were years that the New York Knicks didn't even get to the Bulls because we would get knocked off by the Indiana Pacers with Reggie Miller and Dale Davis, Anthony Davis, Rick Schmitz, and fucking 100% agree. Honestly, if I didn't support Arsenal, I would support Liverpool. Not I. The lines are blurred exactly why they're saying the same thing in different ways. Both won trophies. Possibly patience is the difference. Yeah, patience could be the difference, but then we look around the rest of Europe, which we can do, and we look at the people who are winning, and we look at Chelsea, we look at Bayern Munich, and we look at Real Madrid, and those people don't have patience. Those three clubs have sacked the most managers in the past 20 years and have statistically won the most trophies. So we see what works. We know what works. But why do we think we're different and we're above what works. The winning formula is what it is. You know, you sack till you find the right one, and then it works because they have the trophies to prove it. Man, I'm jealous. You guys have Eketike. What a player! He's a million times better than Isaac. I know about a million times. Big up DG2. Big up the Shell Don. The Shell Don. Big up to you, bro. Liverpool stole what was supposed to be ours. It's our fault, though. We made finishing above City our goal. Yeah. So then we became the team that finished above City and not win the league. I think only Tottenham did that in 2017, Pep's first year. The year when Chelsea ran away with it. Yeah. But could we do another one? Could we do another year we finish above City and still don't win the league? That'd be criminal. We got the DG too. Still can't support us. So look at Nems at Nems IDK. Nems IDK. Nems will be back later, you know. We win. Liverpool win. Say we drop points and Liverpool win, and the gap is no longer 7. The gap was what? You know, the striking distance gets smaller. Nems will be out in full effect. But shit. Listen, people, I forget that I have another stream here in a little bit. I'm on Rashid's channel in 30 minutes. So I'm gonna take a break. I'm gonna go take a break, go make some coffee. You know, probably catch some of the Everton game, the Fulham game. But I'm on with Rashid at 4:15 p.m. on his channel. So I'm gonna love you and leave you, people. And get through the rest of these. I remember when you guys signed Gravenberg, man, I was pissed. Bayern sold him. Took him a year though. Guys, I missed the transfer from Arsenal to Liverpool. Ox, record signing. Exactly. Arsenal have their formula and won't change that. Won't change that path no matter how many times change, in my opinion. It is what it is. Hopefully the Bertha influence the assembled can make us, you know, relook at ourselves. Because sometimes the reevaluation is needed. You know? But big up to Mateo. Not this time. It's finishing above any team. We learned that lesson already. Our goal is to finish at the top. Yep. Come on. Come on. Big up, man. Big up. Love, people. Love for the therapy session. Catch me over by Rashid. I think Muse will be on there. And the Jezza. And Shane Gooner as well. I'm not sure. But I'll catch you over there soon. Like I always say, my friends. Take care of yourselves and each other. Until next time, we are gone. 2-2 Liverpool City.